There's nothing worse than having extreme pain and extreme agony and having somebody push you into that constantly with no relaxation, no quiet time, no realization of that pain and relaxing into it. I'm a physical therapist and I work with a home health agency, so I visit patients in their homes. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, Bill. How you doing? Are you ready for a workout?
No.
My clientele are usually older. You always say that. Is that going pretty good?
Yeah.
Good. All right. And you're walking with a crutch or a cane?
With the crutch.
Okay.
I haven't built up my courage to go to the cane yet.
Okay. Well, we'll work on that a little bit. It's a pretty fancy cane, too.
I took all the bark off and
What is that from?
bugs.
Bugs.
Yeah, see what?
What happened to your leg, Bill?
This knee wore out. No cartilage in there. It's all bone to bone.
Let me do that a little bit.
Yeah, it's her turn.
So this iliotibial band isn't
No,
real
that-
tight or sore
no,
anymore?
No, that isn't even bothering me up here anymore.
Good.
It's getting cold. It's looking like a boiled lobster.
Yep. And relax. Good. And again. You don't have to pull that hard, okay? Pull it because your leg is stronger than my arm.
Okay. Now you're gonna dig around there and find that sore spot like you did the
I'll
other.
do that too.
I know you will. I know you will.
Just totally let your leg go. Yep.
That's easier said than
I
done.
know.
You're getting hold of something there.
Yeah.
Starting to tingle. Yeah. She knows where them tight spots are at in there.
You all right?
Mm-hmm. Now you're doing something in there. It's,
So I'm gliding the kneecap up and down or superior, inferior to make sure it's tracking and loose. Because that kneecap needs to glide up for extension and down for flexion. Straight and easy. Feel that energy come right out your foot towards Sam. I think there's nothing worse than having extreme pain and extreme agony and having somebody push you into that constantly with no relaxation, no quiet time, no realization of that pain and relaxing into it. And that's really critical in dealing with patients. I find my Tai Chi has helped considerably because it's helped me relax, helped me focus, spend attention on what area is dysfunctional, help me gently flow into that area. With Tai Chi practice, I'm more empathetic and I slow things way down. I think Tai Chi really has a significant role in how I address patients. That's the way. Really straight. Oh, yay! 6. That's the best you've done.
well, I'm gonna quit. She knows where to go in there to find out where the tight muscles and tendons are. And then when she finds them, I know.
If they fight with themselves, they won't accomplish what they need to. Many other therapists, they kind of confront the patient and immediately start pushing.
What's that old saying? No pain, no gain.
Well, within reason. I'm not into any more pain than you have to have.
No.
You went through enough with this, with both knees. This is nice because look at,
Yeah.
you don't even see those anymore. You want your crutch?
No, I can see if I can stand up without that.
Okay. Good. Look at that matched pair.
Well, there's a method to her madness, I know that. We had one physical therapist here, and we told her not to come back. She didn't have any feelings. She wasn't compassionate or anything. You do everything. All she done is sit here and watched. Not like Anita. Anita, she comes and says, where does it hurt? As long as I need a physical therapist, she's going to be the one. Ain't going to be nobody else. I'll suffer until she comes.
Oh,
Okay.
you did good. Now, why don't I write up a little report and you can just relax and rest that way.
Oh.
And then I'll write up your measurements so when you see the doctor on Thursday, he knows just what you're doing.
You don't want me to have any fun, do you?
Not yet. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. See ya.
Yeah. What a character. She's wonderful. She's good.
Early on in my Taijiquan journey, I was in front of the camera a lot. My beta and VHS Tai Chi instructional videos were among the first produced. In 1985, I was a member of the Canadian National Chinese Martial Arts team that competed in the first World Wushu Championships in China. In the mid to late 1980s, I dominated the forms and push hands competitions of the newly emerging North American Wushu competition scene. For a lot of folks, I was something of a Tai Chi hero. I was invited to teach seminars in dozens of cities and towns and to write for magazines. After more than a decade of notoriety, I broke my neck. My left arm was partially paralyzed and I needed spinal neck surgery. Suddenly, I started experiencing my art in a whole new way, from the perspective of healing. In 2002, I turned the camera around and I hit the road on a 23,000-kilometer Tai Chi quest, interviewing teachers, students, masters, and a host of Tai Chi freaks to find out what made them tick and what it is that makes us all Tai Chi people.
I was fortunate enough to have very good teachers. They taught me very well. I'm starting to understand a lot more what my teachers have taught me. Tai Chi is a journey, a lifelong journey. Tai Chi is a dance, the dance of life. I went deeper and deeper in my practice and also meditation, which is part of my learning process. Tai Chi solo form practice and meditation. Before, I was more preoccupied with martial art. Now my practice, I get deeper and deeper inside myself, deep into my heart. Also very intense. It's really internal too. The main thing I focus on, you can say the theme is emptiness. Whether it's solo form practice or whether it's meditation, I try to be empty. Especially after my illness, suddenly I start feeling this sharp pain from time to time in my belly. It turned into a dull pain, but very persistent. I was tired, I was getting weak very fast, but I couldn't really rest. The pain was too much. And then I knew something was really wrong. I had the scan, and in the afternoon they called me and said it was sarcoma. It was so painful because it's pressuring against all my organs. This kind of cancer was really rare. It had to be treated right away or it would be too late. And surgery was the immediate recourse. This surgery was a major one. It opened up the whole abdominal area all the way down from the pelvis. And the tumor taken out weighed 3.5 pounds. Yeah. For this kind of cancer, leiomyosarcoma, there's no effective treatment. There's some survivors, but most patients, after surgery, they have recurrence, and then they have another surgery, and then they have another surgery. Seems even if they survive, the life just seems miserable. Since my surgery is 1.5 years now, and in most cases, usually there would have been recurrence within 6 months. And they told me not to exercise for at least 3 months. I said, walking, is it okay? He says, fine, but don't use any area around here. So after a week, I started practicing Tai Chi again. But I was mindful of the doctor's advice because he's a very good doctor. All my practice now, when I practice my slow form, I try to keep this area as loose, as empty as possible. Front part of my body, all this upper body, all empty. I notice dramatic changes in my form. I don't know whether, I imagine not, I just felt like the emptier I try to be, the feeling of internal chi seems to be stronger. Feel better. I have no scientific explanation, but one thing I'm certain is that my Tai Chi helps me a lot, the way I do it. This sickness is a big turning point. It allowed me to have a deep and new understanding of Tai Chi, and it has taken me to a new place, a totally different place. I think I still need a lot of time to really understand what has happened so far. All I know is things are changing every day, and my understanding of Tai Chi has changed abruptly. It's hard to explain these things. You have to do it, and then you see it. And at one moment, I even worry that I may not be doing it the right way, but it works. That's all I can say. It saves my life, so I don't care. Just do it this way and see what happens. Recently, when I talked to my teacher, I suddenly start discussing with him things which I never understood before. And I knew at the moment I was talking to him, oh, I was making sense. It was weird. And I felt so happy. Even 10 years ago, he thought that I could really learn and master this art. When I first started Tai Chi, I went through some intensive training. There was this Qigong massage we were learning, and my teacher was giving me a special treat. He was massaging me, but suddenly he was doing something in this area. I asked him, what was that? And he told me, there's a hollow here. Everywhere is fine, but there's a hollow here, so I was giving you Qi. And that's where my weakness is. And that was 12 years ago. In Hong Kong, actually, the only thing I really seriously studied is judo. I was young and arrogant. All we cared about then was how to beat up the other guy, which is the best way to lock him up or break his neck or break his arm. It was a macho thing. Tai Chi is unlike any other martial art. Other martial art, when you learn it, you feel like you're being very gung-ho or powerful. Tai Chi is different. When you start doing Tai Chi, you start learning how many shortcomings you have. All the first things you know are your limitations, your own limitations and your own weaknesses. A very good friend of mine, Michael, he asked me if I were, when I was really sick, was I afraid? I thought about it and I said, no, it's weird. I wasn't afraid of dying. But I had some regrets, and he asked me what are those regrets? That I would not have enough time to learn my Tai Chi. He laughed. If it's time to go, it's time to go. Right? It's a good day to die, then it's a good day to die. It's okay. Yeah, life's been good to me, but what a bum. I just can't get enough time to learn Tai Chi. I'm crazy, I guess.
Tai Chi is the colors on my palette.
Taiji in a word? Miracles.
Tai Chi is new life.
First class at 7:30 downtown at a place called Seattle Athletic Club. 20 minutes to get there. I'll teach 6 classes today, and I'll teach as many as 35 to 45 people. I drive approximately 250 miles a week. 1995, I fell 25 feet. I had 3 breaks and 4 dislocations in my left foot. I moved here to Seattle, and I guess it's been 6 years teaching. I've gotten to the point where I can actually support myself, so it's kind of a dream come true. Although it can be pretty crazy. Okay, so we're coming into a parking lot. What's up?
One in.
You're on TV.
Wow!
What time does your class start?
7:35. So I have 2.5 minutes to take it easy and read, usually. It's late morning downtown, so there won't be that many students. It's sort of right in the middle, and they want to have Tai Chi on their schedule. Even though I don't have a lot of students, not very many actually, probably 3 today, they tolerate me, and it's $30 an hour. You okay? So you can almost look at it as the left hand and foot are kind of going together. The right hand and foot are staying back. So now right hand and foot are coming. Left hand comes back because the shoulders are squaring up. And then foot comes back because we're relaxing in the quad.
Tai Chi has become an incredibly important part of my life. I'm a geriatric mental health specialist. My clients are 70s, 80s, 90s. In my mental health work, I'm such a believer in regular exercise and good diet and relaxation. When people come in depressed or anxious, I'm talking about exercise. And I'm talking about relaxation and self-soothing techniques. So the Tai Chi Qigong, for me, those kinds of skills and practices, I think, are potentially very useful for people. Every once in a while, one of my clients will, they know that I studied Tai Chi, many of them, and will say, well, do you think that would be good for me if I'm depressed? I'm not in the business of prescribing Tai Chi for depressed people, but I think there's lots about those practices that potentially make for good mental health. Ken's very much the jock. He comes off like the jock. He teaches like a jock. He's constantly coming up with illusions for, like in basketball, like in golf, like in baseball. I work with him at a gym. He really pulls in guys that way, would never study Tai Chi otherwise.
Sink into the quad, stay back. That's good. Once more. So we got a minute. 1, 2. Okay, any questions? No. Okay, you're free to go. See you guys, gotta head out. Thank you so much. You're welcome. This is my file. I just put down the date, time. I stick it back in. I get paid on the 1st and 15th. And that's it. Probably between a 12 and 14-hour day, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. My biggest day is Tuesday. I have 8 classes on Tuesday. So this is Thursday, so we go to Renton, which is about 25 miles south of here, to a place called Valley Medical Center. There I don't really get a break. I just come in and I get a decaf coffee. All right. Are you trying to get as far away from the camera as you can, Diane? Yes, I thought so. Okay. And then down to the shoulders, back and up, forward and down. Shift, same thing, other side. Shift, point, and pull. Opening form. Lazy about tying coat.
The Tai Chi just makes such a difference. When you do it, it just makes your whole body feel better. If I do the breathing and if I concentrate, it's just like the one time in my day. It's like it moves the right parts of your body. I have had chronic stress, panic attacks, been through a very, very difficult divorce for this last couple of years, and the only time I get any break is when I come to the Tai Chi. And it helps me relax. It lasts for the rest of the day at least, and sometimes into the week. I wish I could do it every day.
The volunteer work that I do is with Providence Hospice, with bereavement groups. That's been extremely rewarding. I mean, these people are amazing. They're people that are grieving. I mean, stuff you can learn, it's just unbelievable. Some Qigong, some Tai Chi, some partnered work, establishing boundaries, grounding, centering, projecting, drawing in, listening, sharing grief with the body from the mind, learning to live in the present, breathing and relaxing, all those things. I basically do a course in the idea of Tai Chi and some of the basic principles that surround Tai Chi. I describe them in terms of what they're going through. I equate those movements with setting boundaries, allowing yourself to speak and project from a centered point, listening to yourself as well as others, grounding on finding center, being able to deal with things coming in from a centered position rather than up in your head. I like to connect with people. I like the fact, for instance, that Margaret feels that it's helped her with her rheumatoid arthritis and her knees, and she's written me some poems. She's a really good poet. Maybe I need that. Maybe it's something in me. Maybe I need to feel like I'm needed. It's fun though. I have fun. That's the other thing. If people want to learn Tai Chi and they don't have any money, or they have less money, well, they need to be able to learn Tai Chi. So let me explain Jerry here. The thing with stroke patients is that I've learned is that if they have any infection whatsoever, it can throw their progress out the window for like months, literally 2 to 4 months. Any progress you make towards strength or whatever can be zapped with any kind of infection. There seems to be a lot of bladder infections, some kidney infections. We just have to scale it all back and start over. In the 3 years I've been working with him, probably 10, 12 times. But he keeps going. What I use to help Jerry is the things that I've learned from watching various people's bodies move in Tai Chi, from the simplest to the most complex. And I work with a lot of people trying to establish any kind of balance, any kind of rhythm with walking, any kind of recognition of center while getting up and sitting down. That most physical therapists do, and I consult physical therapists all the time. I've had quite a few in my classes over the years. Hi, let's try this one. Up, good. Down, up, up, good. Okay, let's try one at a time. So this one, down, this one, down, down, this, down, out, good, in, good, out, in. Some recognition of this adductor, abductor.
You're doing it though, aren't you?
No, you're doing a lot of it, particularly the inside. Go ahead. Good. There you go. So he can lift his leg and hold it. And he can do inside now, but he can't do them both at the same time. Good. Relax. Okay, this time hold, 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 hold. Come on. Okay, good. Okay, again. Hold, 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 hold. Good. Again. Hold. Oh. It's pretty good, huh? Okay. So, ankle squeeze. Okay, squeeze together. You can use your knees too. Squeeze and let go. Squeeze, let go. Squeeze, let go. Squeeze, and let go. That's pretty good. I think you're looking pretty good. You may be tired, but you're doing pretty well. Okay. When it gets past the knee, then there's not as much action. Go ahead, keep going. That's it. Look at that. It's good. Look at you. Keep going. We're going to do his favorite now. So you're going to sit back. This is where he pops me back into the cabinets here. Remember, keep your knee in line with your hip. So. Okay, go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Remember, you want to try not to snap your knee. Oh, that's good. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is that all you got? Men love a challenge. You're wearing me out. Okay. So up and down. Ready? Good. Good. Excellent. You don't even need me.
Because of 8 strokes.
8 strokes.
This is my routine every day, and by 8 o'clock at night, I'm just about exhausted. People like Ken help me to the extent that I'm not always in bed. I get up every morning at 8 o'clock. I do not lay in bed in the morning.
Can you tell me a little bit about working with Ken as compared to some of the other people you've worked with? I know he's a great guy and everything. Is he any good at this? Is he helping?
Ken is fine. Ken is probably in lots of ways better than people I had up at the hospital.
Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Now see if you can relax this shoulder. Good. Again. So remember, you don't have to hold your breath when you're extending your spine. You just extend it and relax. You keep breathing. I'm going to help you. So you ready? So, yeah, good. Okay, and relax. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and keep breathing.
Yeah.
So we're going to extend the spine, but forward. Try to get your center over your legs. Yeah, so that's a habit we're trying to break. There's sometimes he has his setbacks, mainly because infections, right? That's okay. It's okay. Everybody has them, Jerry. Everybody does. Okay.
I try and be normal-like. I've tried so hard. You think of things you used to do. I am thankful.
He makes more progress than he gives himself credit for. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. You okay? Okay. Okay.
That's Jerry.
That's Jerry.
Number, how many down, how many to go?
3 to go.
Now you're not recording, I can tell you my secret when I practice, how I change.
It is recording.
Oh.
Later then.
Tell the secret.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now I feel. Yes, I feel.
Okay. 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 How do you feel?
Good.
I'll explain the vagaries of HMOs to you as we go. As you know, since he's from Canada where they have national health insurance. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.